Okay, so this is going to be the lesson for Don't Think Twice, It's Alright. This will be the introduction, verse 1 and 2, a little bit of a solo at the end of verse 2. This should connect up nicely with the lesson I already did for the main solo after verse 3. Live at Madison Square Garden from Bob Dylan's 30th anniversary concert. I believe it was 1991 or 92, because his first album came out in 1962, so. So, we're going to start this song in F major pentatonic, 13th fret, 2nd string. We're going to go 13 and 15 to the tonic, F 13th fret, 1st string. So that's our root there, coming from the 5th and the 6th. Thirteen, 15 on the 2nd string, 13 twice on the 1st string, then 15 on the 1st string up twice, then 3 more times. We're going to add a 4th one, but it's going to be part of a phrase. So all I did was bend 15 up. All I did was bend 15 up and play it unbent. Play 13, 15 on the 2nd string, hammer on the 1st string, 13 to 15, come back to 13, the root, and slide that way. 3 times. So we got 2 phrases in here. We're going to come to 16. You're going to see this a lot in the solo. If you saw my other video, you know he does it a lot. So we have the flat 3rd here. This is 16th fret. He bends this up 1.5 frets and then 2 frets. Wait, what? He bends this up 1.5 steps and then 1 step. In other words, 3 frets and then 2 frets. After he does that, comes back to the 1st finger of the root twice. That's 13. Jumps over to the 3rd string, 15 to 13 on the 2nd string, back to 15 and 13 on the 3rd string. So that lands back on a different F. This F is at the 15th fret on the 4th string. And you'll see this a lot too in the solos. He'll roll this over to the 3rd string and back to the 4th string. So let me play this all together. Back to the 1st finger on the 3rd string to the 3rd finger. Bend. 15. So that's our first phrase. 16 on the 2nd string. Very quick hammer and pull off 13 to 16 on the 2nd string. 15 on the 3rd string, 13 on the 2nd string, 15 on the 3rd string. Bend 13, your 1st finger on the 3rd string, a little bit, just a 1/4 tone bend. Hit 15 twice here on the 4th string, or root, vibrato, slide away, comes into this shape. What this is a C9. From the 5th string, 3, 2, 3, 3. Don't play the outside strings. Up and down slide random strings to an F chord. You're going to see this move a lot. It's going to end the solos and the phrases with this. And that's all it is. Every time it's the same. C9, 3, 2, 3, 3, F. So let me just 13, 15, 13, 15, a couple more times, 1st and 2nd strings, first string. Slide that away. First string 16. Big, small. Third string. Roll. Third string. Second string. That's our root. We're an F. C9 chord. Alright, then we're gonna come into the verse, the first verse.
Ain't no use to sit and wonder why. It don't matter anyhow. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby. It don't matter anyhow.
Okay, here's our first one. So that goes like this. I mentioned this in my other video. Whenever he's at the 6th fret, around the 6th fret on the second string, is another F. He's playing major pentatonic. In this song, he doesn't play anything else when he's up here except major pentatonic. He doesn't add the flat third, doesn't add the flat 7th. Major pentatonic. So what he's actually playing, it don't matter anyhow. So with your second finger, slide up to 7 on the third string. Hit your first finger on the second string twice. So you pull your hand away and quickly hammer 5 to 7. Grace note. Back to 5. So your third finger's here, right? So you just, it's not two separate notes, it's just one note and it ends on an F. Don't matter anyhow.
Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. If you don't know by now.
Okay, so our first minor pentatonic phrase, he plays it at the 1st fret. You'll see this a lot. Always a variation on this. He never plays it the same way twice, but you will see he'll come here. So he's playing the familiar blues shape here. That was third bent on the third string to 1 on the second string, 1 on the first string, 1 back on the second string. Plays 4 to 1, that was 4 to 1 on the second string. 3 on the third string, back to 1. Okay. Then he takes this finger that you just played 3 with, slide up to 5. Vibrato, come back, 3, 1, pull off, ending on F. So it says in my notes lazy. He kind of plays this a little bit lazy. Lazy, when I talk about this, it's referring to the beat. He's not strictly on the beat. He's got a lazy rhythmic feel to it. So, you know, he's probably a lazy dude too. Doesn't do the dishes. What the fuck that means?
If you don't know by now.
Okay, so we're back in major pentatonic territory. Slide up with your middle finger. Up to 7 on the third string, hit the second string 6 twice. Hit 8, and quickly go from 7 on the third string to 6 on the second string.
When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window, babe. I'll be gone. You're the reason I've been traveling on. Don't think twice. It's
7 on the third string to 6 on the second string. The next phrase is also going to be in the same type, same area. Just 7 6, hammer 6 8, vibrato back on 6. Okay, we're coming into the solo.
alright.
a random slide. In my video, when I copied it, I did the first string up to about 13. You can kind of hear the F in there. And then we're back in major pentatonic, but this time at the 13th fret. Very simple. Second string, 13 to 15. Cut these notes short, 13th fret. First string, you should know by now, this is the root F. Bend 15. Those are both picked. I didn't play that so great. Bend 15 twice. When you release it, put some vibrato. Now, one phrase, 15 up, down, 13, 15 on the second string. I told you in my other videos, this phrase is so common in rock and blues. You should be able to tell what I'm doing, even without me explaining it. After you do this, you hit 13 and 15 again. You know what I mean? Bend, bend, unbent. Then 13, 15, hammer on the first string to a 13 vibrato. I don't know how many times I've had playing that before you get sick of it. One more time. Second string, 16 up. Now it's minor pentatonic. 16 down. 13, 16. 13, 16, 13, hammer and pull to 15. And we add some rhythm to that. Third string. 15 up and down to 13. 15 on the fourth string, roll your finger to the third string, back to fourth string. 3 different strings, 13 on 3, 15 on 4, 15 on 5, slide it away. Come into major pentatonic territory. 7, 6, hammer, pull off, 7, 6. Big slide, C9. You notice I play the root on the 5th string twice before I hit the whole chord. F. Booker T on the organ plays great on this song. I like this phrase. It's kind of reminiscent of B.B. King here at the end. So you're going to slide. You notice you keep sliding to 7. And it's always with your second finger on the 3rd string. 3rd string, 2nd string. 7, 5 on the 3rd string. So this lick is kind of broken into 2 parts because there's a pause in the phrasing. Start bent on the 8th fret, 2nd string, release it and come off to 6. Hit 6 again. Now this is the BB type thing. You're going from the 5th to the root. 8th fret, 1st string. 6th fret, 2nd string. Should be kind of self-explanatory.
Ain't no use in turning on your light, I'm on the dark side of the road. Still, I wish there was something. Ain't no use in turning on your light,
It's a variation. So when he comes up to 7, and he does this bend release 8 to 6, hits 8, and slides up to 8 from 6. Plus vibrato. He kind of does this circular vibrato kind of thing. So this is back in first position, we're in minor pentatonic. I like the way he switches up. Another variation where you bend the 3rd string. So, you know, if you don't want to fake it, you want to know exactly what he's playing. He's bending 3 on the 3rd string, 2nd, 1st, 2nd at 1. He's bending 4 on the 1st string. That's a flat 3rd to 3rd kind of thing. Back to the 1s. Now watch it. So he bent the 3rd string to the 1st fret on the 2nd string and came back here. See that quick hammer trill there? That comes next. That's on the 3rd string. You end on the 4th string, 3rd fret. See how you rolled your finger there? And then again a minor 3rd to major 3rd thing. That's 1 to 2 on the 3rd string. You know, if you're trying to play this solo, it's just kind of understood by me that you understand when I say flat 3rd, 3rd, minor 3rd, 3rd. And you know I'm not talking about frets. Well, I say well, minor 3rd to 3rd, minor frets 1 and 2. I mean, you should know that much. At the very least, just watch my hands and figure it out. But it's important to know what scale degrees you're playing. It's one of the most important things. It's the way real musicians think. It sounds good up to speed.
You would do all say, trying to make me make my mind up and stay. When I step with something,
You would do all see. So I still at the 1st fret. Standard blues, bend 3 on the 3rd string up, pull it off, release it, and all that stuff. Same thing we did up here. Where's my foot? Then you do the rolling of the finger again. 1st finger, minor 3rd. Except he slides that up at the end. I like this lick too. It starts out in major. 2nd string 1 and 3. 1st string 1st fret. Slides up to 5. That's a chord tone. Back to 1 and 1. Strings 1 and 2. Plays 3rd fret, 3rd string. Hammers 1 to 2 on the same string. 4th string 3, 5th string 3. Seven, 6, 8, 6. Slide that away. Coming into the solo here. If you want to count it. 1 and 2 and 3. So just like the beginning of the song, Second string 13, 15. 13 on the first string, 3 times. Back here, then 15. Release it, 15, add vibrato. Bend it. Here's that lick again. But he does it like this, so he does this lick. And see how he repeats it? So you do this. Repeat this part. And then hammer from 13 to 15. Big bends again, it's 16. So now it's minor pentatonic. Guitar singing. 16, 1.5 steps. 16 full step. 13, 13. I don't want to play too much. So, I'm sure many of you have played that phrase a million times. Third string, third finger. Second string, first finger. And this phrase again. Between the third and fourth strings. Roll your finger. Ending at 1. Ending on the flat third string, 13th fret. Let me see where I am. Take note, I am not at the 7th fret like I always was previously. I am now at the 5th fret, and we are not in major pentatonic, we're in minor pentatonic. That's 5 on the third string to 4 on the second string. We're going to do a ghost slide, 5 to 3. Third string, 1, 3 on the fourth string, root. Hammer, 1 to 2. So let me show you that. 5, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3 twice. It's not hard. It may take some orientation to get used to what you're doing. If I came off a little condescending by going through it too fast, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come off that way. If you're a beginner, you know, just follow, do your best. There's nothing wrong with a beginner trying to learn a solo. Nothing wrong with not understanding what you're doing and just playing the solo note for note. That's a good way to learn phrasing. It's fine to copy. There's nothing wrong with that. But it is better to understand what you're doing, that's all. So if I came off a little condescending to some of the beginners who might be watching this, I don't mean it that way, and I strongly encourage you to keep trying, keep working, you know, not putting anybody down at all. It's just that for someone who's played a lot of blues and makes a lot of lessons, it gets a little repetitive and I get a little frustrated sometimes. Thank you. Get my notes in order. Of course, page 3 is on the floor. No, page 1 is on the floor.